Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the key fob battery on a very expensive key fob without breaking it. Stick around. Alright, so obviously you guys know I have an F10. So this is the F10 and also it's the same for all F chassis early production key fobs. And so all F chassis have this design. Some of them had like a little chrome surround going around here. They work the same exact way. That's just cosmetic. But this method is going to work on not only the F chassis, but also the G chassis ones that have it's a slightly different design, that it's like a metallic key fob and it has a notch top right here, for example. But they work the same way. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And again, not break it, because these keys can be very expensive. And some of the ones that have comfort access and whatnot, they can easily get up into about 600 bucks. And if you have comfort access, you're probably gonna need programming. So guess what? That's another hour plus at the dealership. So yeah, breaking one of these is not something you wanna do. So I'm gonna show you how to do it the right way. By the way, guys, something else to note. So my key fob uses a 2450 key. However, different F chassis and different, like even in the G chassis, some of them will actually use the smaller battery, which is a 2032. So those are the two options that you have for them. All right, we're gonna try this out kind of like Chris Fix. Shout out to Chris Fix. So here's the key fob. I know it sounds basic, but a lot of people are not even aware because they've never had to use it. But this is actually two pieces. You have the key fob, which is what controls the electronic part that has all the switches and whatnot. But you also have an actual metal blade that's made for you to just open your door in cases that the battery's out or just the fob is not working. You can at least open your driver's door with it. It also will open your glove box, your center console, etc. But how to get to it is, you see this little button here? You just have to depress that and the blade pulls out, just like that. So you don't need this anymore. You're done with that. So now we're on the back of it, and you see the cutout here? That's just a cover plate for the back. And the way you get to it is with a very small flathead. Has to be very small. So what you want to do, this is the hole where the key blade actually went into. So don't worry about that. That's the one where you want to go into. So what you do is just stick the flathead in there. Oh, come on. And then just pry it. There you go. Cover comes off. There's your battery. So it is a 2450, as you can see there. I picked it up at BMW. That's the part number for it. And once you have it, let's go ahead and take that out. And with the same flathead, you just go ahead and pop it off. Don't go too deep because the circuit board is down there. So just drop it, you're done. Then the new one goes in, and that's it. That simple. And to put it back together is just the inverse. Put this lip in first, like that, and just pop it down. There you go. See, back to normal. Then the key blade can go back in. And that's it, you're done. And a reminder, this is only for F chassis and G chassis cars. This will not always work on the E chassis, like the E90s and the E70, for example. So the early versions of that one, half of the key fobs were serviceable the same way that I just showed you, and the other half were not. And I forgot what the differentiating factor was, but it was only on the first few years, like 06, 07-ish, and then they all went to serviceable like this. This is why I disclaimed it earlier that this was for F body and G body specifically. What sucks is that if you have an E90 and you try to do this and you not knowing you happen to have one of the key fobs that are non-serviceable and you try to do this, you are going to break it. There are ways to do a battery replacement on those, but those batteries are not meant to be replaced. The battery is actually soldered onto the circuit board, so you have to desolder it and then solder it back on and hope that you don't burn the chipset behind it. And so it's beyond the means of a lot of people. So if you have an E chassis car, just make sure you contact the dealership and find out if your key fob battery is replaceable or not before you attempt it. All right, but if it is, this is the procedure. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like, give me a follow, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.